Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So I want to thank you for joining me today and checking out the weekly reading. So I hope you've had a great week and looking forward to another spectacular one coming up. So we're doing this from the 22nd of May to the 28th of May, so the Monday to the Sunday. And how I work is I call in my guides, always in spirit, who love me, and ask them to give you what you need for the upcoming week, an overview for everyone for the upcoming week, any tips, techniques, exercises that may accompany that. Beautiful. So just give me a second. I'll just tune in, seal off. Oh, before I start, if you could like, subscribe, comment, share me around. Love that. It really helps a lot and helps a lot with all the algorithms and helping me to share this information with as many people as possible. So thank you very much for that. All right, so I'll just tune in, seal off, and we'll get into it. All right. This is an interesting one. They're talking about what aspect of you do you generally come from? There's the person that sits more in love. And when you're in love, everything's fabulous, everything's great, everything's awesome. No matter what happens, you can always work it out when you're in love. And that attribute is always in you, regardless of what's going on. And it's really about you really allowing yourself to delve into that and to, sort of work from that particular space within yourself or not. Or are you coming from the person that doesn't feel fulfilled? Are you coming from that person that feels like the child? And is the child a happy child? Is it not a happy child? So just ask yourself as you go through the week and after the week as well, what particular attribute or part of me am I working from at this time? And it takes practice, but the more and more you do this, the more aware you are, the more aware you're going to be to consciously choose to either come from that space of fullness and love and beauty, or you're going to come from a space which is not full and loving and beautiful. It's really this or that. There's shades, but in essence, you either are operating in love and in benevolence, or you are not. Okay, so we'll get on with the weekly reading. So Monday, what's going on Monday? So they're talking, and this Monday could go through the whole week actually. So they're talking about, do you hide your heart when you talk with people? Do you hide your heart when you talk to yourself as well? And are you speaking with things that really mean to you or not? And I find I keep saying a lot about workplaces at the moment, a bit about relationships, but about workplaces as well. And really, allowing yourself to speak more fully with what you really feel and how your heart feels. And there are times when, you're not able to do this for whatever times, but you're able to acknowledge actually what you're actually feeling in your heart with this while you are actually speaking. And through doing this, you can find a better way in which you can articulate what you want to get across within your workplace or within relationships, and do this in a way in which is going to create more fullness within you. So Tuesday, so this is a bit about hiding, and about hiding from yourself. And it's about hiding what you truly want. Because I feel this was also a bit about relationships, but this is a relationship to yourself. And this is the relationship to people close to you, you know. Because I feel quite a lot of people sort of, holding back from actually saying or expressing what they're really feeling, and what they really want. Or if they are expressing it, sometimes they're not really allowing themselves to express in the full sense that they want to. They're sort of still doing this a bit, half. I'll give you half of what I really want, and I'm going to keep some of that other, back there because I'm not sure about that. And, they're saying this is going into Wednesday, which is about confidence. And this is about you having confidence within yourself. And it's not just confidence in the normal way of knowing confidence, but confidence within the sense that you have the ability to work things out if you need to or if you want to, and have the ability to be able to work out what is going to be most correct for you as well. And sometimes this is just about having a confidence within yourself to acknowledge actually, what you do want. It's also acknowledging what you are able to do at the moment, which might not be what you totally want, but it can be along that way, and towards that goal, or towards that, along that path, which is getting on to Thursday. And Thursday is really about it's funny they just said Thursday is about not sugarcoating it. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't sort of allow yourself to, put things into a place in which you're trying to, tell yourself that it's going to be good when you're really not feeling like it's going to be good. It's not about being negative or anything like that, but it's about being real within yourself, and it's about being practical. And it's about being practical too. We're coming up to nearly the half year mark here. We're nearly at June, not quite. And this is really about allowing yourself to sort of, be a little bit more aware of what you are doing, what you have wanted to do for this year, and what is actually going on. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't bullshit yourself. So we're getting into Friday now. Okay, what's on Friday? So, all right. So Friday's about you sort of understanding that there's a few people here that feel a bit trapped within themselves, feel a bit trapped within life, and feel like there's only one way in which you can actually operate or go, or the way things are going to go. But they're telling me that you're actually cutting yourself off from quite a lot of other opportunities. And the fact that if you really think there's only one way to go, there's always another exit, at least one other way of doing things. But it's about you sort of allowing yourself to step out of yourself and to look at it from another perspective, and to have that, what they call brainstorming about what possibilities have we got here, what things have we got that are impossible as well, what could happen. Because what this does is it gets your creativity going, it gets your thinking going, it gets you to step outside of yourself, which creates more opportunities, which we're going into Saturday, which is about creativity. And this is about, it's really about expressing your creativity in ways which is going to fulfill you. And creativity gets thrown around a lot, and people think music and art and poetry and writing and different things like that. But creativity is a lot of things. Could be how you speak, could be what you're doing, could be how you're doing something. It could be if you're doing something in a different way to what you actually have done it before. And they're saying this goes into actually Sunday as well. So it's really about just picking one thing, and just going, okay, well, what is something that I do quite regularly that I could just try doing a bit differently, just to see what would happen, see how I would feel. If you're right-handed like I am, and generally you pick up your drink with your right hand, try picking it up with your left hand. If you drive a particular way to a certain spot, try driving a bit of a different way. What pops up for you? Because this isn't really about trying to, do anything majorly different, but it's about what happens internally to you, and how do you feel and how are you thinking when you are doing these things. And so it just gets that creativity flowing, and it gets you to step outside the box and to look at things from a different perspective, look at things from a different point of view. And this can be incredibly helpful in many ways. So I just want to thank you for joining me today. And just want to put it out there. If anybody wants a private session with me, all the links will be below. I also have a personalized binaural beats music, which helps with relaxation, helps with sleeping, helps with recharging your body. And that's actually personalized for you. That's done through astrology and through your birth date. So if you want to check that out, go to my website, davidmjohn.com or .com.au, and go to music, and there will be some information there which you can check out. There's been a lot of actual academic studies which have proven that binaural beats really do help to aid in relaxation, in reducing anxiety, in sleeping, and helping you to feel more recharged. I use these myself in between sessions, and I find they work really well. So if you would like any further information, please contact me. All the links are below. And if you email me, please leave your phone number as well, so I can contact you that way. I've had a few issues with my email. Okay, thanks again for joining me. Have a beautiful week, and big love.